Really, has AEW really made the pro wrestling world better? It's like, look, I'm not hoping that they go out of business. That's not the point that I'm trying to make. But if they never existed, would we be better off? It's like, what have they done to make wrestling better? In fact, they made wrestling more toxic, especially with their fan base. Everything is about to spite the WWE. It's like every time a WWE debut comes on AEW, the first thing the toxic fan base says, on one night, Tony Khan made Keith Lee more over than his whole entire WWE run. And I'm like, bruh, even Keith Lee would find that very disrespectful. I'm just speaking facts. I don't know him personally, but he would say that's disrespectful. I would think that's disrespectful if somebody said that about me. So you are saying I sucked in the WWE? I was there for 4 years. I had one match on Dynamite, and you're saying that match was better than my whole entire run in the WWE? Look how stupid you sound. It's like, that is stupid. It's like, what are we talking about here? That makes no sense. It's like, look, Keith Lee is not a game changer. I'm happy he has a job. I'm happy he's working. He seems happy. I'm glad he has a damn job. That's all. But don't go overboard, man. Just let this man try to get over in AEW. He's not over yet. One match don't mean anything. How is he going to be booked 5 weeks from now? 6 months from now? Then we'll talk. Enough with this whole Malachi Black. Tony Khan made him more over than his whole entire run in the WWE, which is disrespectful once again. He wasn't a damn scrub in a WWE. He was not a scrub. I'm not the biggest fan of House of Black, but he wasn't no scrub. I'm very objective here. He was not a scrub. You're saying he was a scrub? You see how stupid that sounds? You're saying it took Tony Khan one night to book him way better than his whole entire run at WWE. Wow, bro. Way to bury Malachi Black. Wow, that's a burial then. You are basically on his whole entire run in NXT and on the main roster. It's like, bro, AEW is not gonna you, man. Chill the out. It's like, it's just wrestling, man. It's just wrestling, man. There's no war going on. See, this is how you get kind of blocked by me. This is how you get blocked. When you tell me whose side am I on, you want to get your ass blocked by me? Tell me that question. Whose side am I on? The WWE or AEW? It's like, bruh, you will get blocked by me when you say some dumb like that. It's like, yeah, you will get blocked because I talk wrestling from both sides. I'm not on anybody's side. I talk wrestling. I pick a topic, then I can talk about it. That's all I'm saying. You see, I don't fly off the handle like you do. Flying off the handle is every time a debut comes, you have to connect it with how they was bugged in a WWE. One night does not make you a superstar. Wait and see. Last time I checked, it seems like Keith Lee has kind of overshadowed your precious Danhausen, who wasn't even on the show this week. You see what I'm saying? You see when you have multiple debuts all the time? Your last debut gets overshadowed by your new fancy toy. They are doing the same thing that the WWE was doing before AEW even existed, which is signing tons of people, making your roster so fat and fucking bloated, right? It's like that's what you're doing. There's too many guys on your roster now. It's like, okay, you got your formula. Stop signing new guys now. All you're doing is trying to pop a rating. That's all you are doing. You can't keep that up. How are we going to book Keith Lee 5 months from now, or 2 weeks from now, 5 weeks from now? It's not going to last. He's going to go to AEW Dark very soon. Mark my words. Keith Lee will be a AEW Dark legend. He will be an AEW Dark icon. I guarantee it. Eventually, Tony Khan will fall in love with a new fancy new toy. Probably Killer Cross. He's gonna keep. Look, I've made a video saying AEW is a spin-off show of NXT 1.0, and I'm being proven right each week because of that. It's like, wow, he signed another former NXT champion. Another one. I mean, how many is he gonna sign? Johnny, look, let's be honest here. You guys are begging for Johnny Gargano to sign there too. What is he gonna do? There's tons. Look, I'ma just keep it all the way 100. I see no difference between how the way Sammy G works and Johnny Gargano works. They do the same stuff in the damn ring. What's so special about Johnny Gargano? There's tons of guys who work the same way, who are the same size on that roster. If anything, Johnny, bruh, take your ass to Impact Wrestling. Take your ass to New Japan or something. But that roster is getting very, very bloated. There's no room for Jay Lethal now. There's no room for Hobbs. There's no room for Nice. It's like people are saying, "Oh, the emergence of AEW gives people jobs now." No. How? I mean, where is your evidence? Because before they even existed, the WWE was trying to keep their guys away from other companies. So what is AEW doing besides, I would say, killing other companies' rosters? I mean, what are they doing? I feel like they are kind of hoarding talent. What is AEW doing new that's good for pro wrestling? How are they giving people jobs? Or giving people more options? There was just as many options before they even existed. That's why the WWE was signing all these guys from the damn indies and signing them to long-term contracts. Because they didn't want them to go to anywhere else. That was before AEW even existed. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's like, look, it's like when it comes to AEW, it's like they are creating a toxic environment. They have done nothing in terms of, you idiots thought They were going to push the WWE to make better shows, and ever since then they haven't made their shows better. Raw looks the same. SmackDown looks the same. Since 2018, they have looked the same. Nothing has improved. So what is AEW doing besides creating a toxic environment? They're not making the WWE any better. Look, when you see the quality of Raw and SmackDown, that's proof they give zero about AEW. They don't give a damn about AEW. Look how they book their shows. It's the same product, the same format, same matches, same storylines, everything. So what has AEW done any better to make the WWE better? Nothing. Everybody thought that if the WWE had competition, their shows would be better. But how? Obviously, they don't give a damn about AEW because their shows are still the same. Nothing has changed. In fact, some people think their shows got worse. So AEW has done nothing to make the wrestling world any better besides create a toxic environment. That's all I'm saying. It's like you have no proof that AEW has made this world of wrestling any better. Because it's like, I mean, they can't get 1.6, 1.7, 1.5, so why should Raw be shaking in their boots? I hate when people say, oh, Vince, he's scared, he's crying, he's shaking his boots. Because a guy that he released, him and Nick Khan, is now on Dynamite. Bruh, if he wanted to keep Keith Lee, he would have kept his ass. Are you a fucking idiot? It's like, I don't get it. Nick Khan, he has options. He is in control of your fucking fate. Because Nick Khan can keep you or Nick Khan can cut you. He decided to cut Keith Lee. He decided to cut all these guys who are now in AEW. If he wanted to keep them away from the competition, he would have kept their ass. Get it through your fucking head. It's like, wow, man, I didn't know that the wrestling world has so many retards. Like wow. There's so many retarded people, man, in professional wrestling who watch it, who don't know, who like, wow. It's like, where's Tony Nese? I remember Tony Nese was on Dynamite, right? He was in the crowd. And one of the broadcasters was like, oh, wow, it's Tony Nese. He is the hottest free agent. Oh, right, really? Okay, then why is your hottest free agent? Why is he a superstar on AEW Dark? Why is Tony Nese a AEW Dark legend? You see what I'm saying? That's all you do is hype up debuts, but you don't do nothing with them. It's just a pop a rating, then you forget about them the next goddamn week. It's like people will say, well, don't all your views come from AEW? No. I have tons of videos about the WWE. I got videos about the old NXT that got the same amount of views as my AEW video. So you can't use that against me. You can't say this channel needs AEW because it really don't. Not at this point. Because if AEW never existed, this channel would be about me shitting on New This channel would be about me on New Japan Wrestling, and this channel would be about me on the old NXT. My videos will get the same amount of views, bruh. Because the old NXT had a rabid, weird fan base. The old NXT had a cult-like following, who was the same as AEW. They had the same audience. Same as New Japan Pro Wrestling. They had the same audience. So just imagine, a couple of years ago, I had a channel where I was crapping on the old NXT and New Japan Pro Wrestling when they had the Bucks and Omega and all of them. Just imagine, it wouldn't be any different. So you can't say I need AEW to build this channel, because hell no. My channel would have got tons of views crapping all over Okada and Omega. My channel would have got tons of views crapping on Gargano versus Ciampa. Trust me. Because like I said, the ONXT, that was the original AEW. Trust me. Come on, bruh. The point I'm trying to make is AEW has done nothing to make the wrestling world better. It's making it more toxic. Because what is it doing? What, 1 million views, if that, depending on a goddamn debut. Their regular viewers is between what, 900K plus. If they hype up a debut, it's like what, 1.2, 1.1. Then it dips down back the next week when they have no goddamn debuts to goddamn stand on. So what have they made better? Vince McMahon is not shaking in his goddamn boots, man. That's the problem. You keep saying that the WWE fears AEW, like how they are handing you talent that they don't want. That's all I said, man. I'm done.